Unveiling the truth, dispelling myths and unraveling the legitimate uses of the dark web. The term, dark web, often conjures up images of illicit activities, anonymous transactions, and a murky underworld on the fringes of the Internet. However, it is essential to debunk common myths and misconceptions surrounding the dark web and shed light on the legitimate uses of anonymous networks. This article explores the positive purposes of the dark web, emphasizing how law enforcement, journalists, and activists leverage these technologies for ethical and constructive reasons. Debunking dark web myths. Myth: the dark web is inherently illegal. Reality: while the dark web does host illegal activities, it also serves as a space for legal and legitimate purposes. Just as the surface web contains both lawful and unlawful content, the dark web is a diverse ecosystem with various applications beyond criminal endeavors. Myth: the dark web is a haven for cybercriminals. Reality: cybercriminals may exploit the anonymity provided by the dark web, but it is not exclusively a criminal enclave. Many users leverage these networks for privacy, secure communication, and lawful transactions. Myth: all dark web users are involved in illegal activities. Reality: legitimate users, including law enforcement, journalists, activists, and individuals concerned about online privacy, contribute to the diverse user base of the dark web. Not everyone navigating these anonymous networks is engaged in illicit pursuits. Legitimate uses of the dark web. Privacy and security advocacy. The dark web provides a platform for privacy and security advocates to share information, discuss encryption techniques, and develop tools to protect online privacy. Communities focused on digital rights and freedom of expression flourish in these spaces. Whistleblowing and secure communication. Journalists and whistleblowers often turn to the dark web to communicate securely and protect their sources. SecureDrop, an anonymous submission system for news organizations, relies on the dark web to ensure the safety of those exposing sensitive information. Human rights activism. Activists operating in regions with restricted freedom of expression leverage the dark web to communicate and organize without fear of censorship or persecution. This is particularly crucial in oppressive regimes where online surveillance is pervasive. Law enforcement operations. Law enforcement agencies recognize the value of the dark web for intelligence gathering and undercover operations. Infiltrating criminal networks, monitoring illicit activities, and gathering evidence are among the positive applications of anonymous networks in the realm of law enforcement. Research and development. The dark web serves as a space for ethical hackers and cybersecurity professionals to collaborate on research and development. Discussions on vulnerability disclosure, emerging threats, and best practices for digital security contribute to the overall improvement of cybersecurity measures. Ethical considerations and balancing acts. While acknowledging the legitimate uses of the dark web, it is crucial to recognize the ethical considerations and challenges associated with these technologies. Balancing privacy and security. Striking the right balance between privacy and security is an ongoing challenge. It requires a nuanced approach to address concerns about illegal activities while preserving the fundamental right to privacy. Regulatory measures. Governments and international bodies must establish appropriate regulatory measures to curb illegal activities on the dark web without impeding its legitimate uses. A collaborative effort is needed to create a framework that fosters ethical practices and discourages criminal behavior. Dispelling myths about the dark web is essential to understanding its multifaceted nature. While illegal activities undoubtedly occur in these spaces, acknowledging the legitimate uses by law enforcement, journalists, activists, and privacy advocates is crucial for a comprehensive perspective. The dark web, when used responsibly, can contribute positively to privacy, free expression, and the advancement of cybersecurity practices in an increasingly digital world. Visit the link in the description below for more information.